Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This week I'm planning for the 14th to the 20th of November and I've got a pink diamond planner kit. I think this is the November mystery, but I'm not sure of which year because it's quite old. I think this format is pretty old and I'm pretty sure I picked it up last year for this year, so it could be like 2020 or older. Or maybe it's 2021, I don't know, but basically it's an old kit. I've got some functionals from By Gem Designs because I was a bit nervous that there wouldn't be enough boxes in the kit, but I think in hindsight I think I probably would have been okay with boxes from the kit because I did cut the larger ones down. There also wasn't any glitter headers in the kit, which I wasn't expecting. I think it's quite uncommon now for kits to not come with like any headers at all. So I pulled in these foiled marble ones from Scribble Prints Co, which worked really well, and I did try and see if there were any other like foiled or any other marble parts of that wiggle, because that's quite an old format wiggle. I tried to see if there were any other like functionals I could use, but I think I've used them up if there were any. So I also did my sidebar in quite an old-fashioned way for me. This is how I used to do my sidebars. So I didn't actually track anything that week, but I know I started Duolingo, so I've put a habit tracker for that. And it was basically because there wasn't another full box, and normally I would have 3 full boxes in my sidebar. There was like a plain box that I could have put a quote on, but I didn't have a silver quote. So I ended up just putting a this week tracker, and I've written like key points, like work tasks for this week. And I basically just took them from things that happened on each day because I didn't plan to do it. I didn't plan to plan this way. And fun fact, I wrote in like the capital kind of writing, like handwriting for this, and then I did the same for Monday, and then I went to my normal handwriting for the rest of the week. So it's inconsistent and it really annoys me, and I probably have annoyed loads of you by saying that, but it's so annoying. I don't know why I ended up like being inconsistent with it. But I really love this kit. I've actually got like 3 blue colour schemed kits in a row, which is kind of weird. But this has like a wintry theme. There's like some games themed boxes, like games nights, categories and stuff. So here I am cutting up that box that I said would be good for a quote. I'm just sort of trimming it to make it work for a few extra boxes. Trimmed one wonky, so annoying. But yeah, on to this week. This week our nephew turned 1, so we have 3 nephews on Tom's side, but there's like the little one that's 1, and then the one I spoke about a few weeks ago I think is 4, and then we have one that I think is like about 2 or 2.5. So this is the little one, and he turned 1, so I did put that in my sidebar as well, but his birthday is on Tuesday. But the first thing I marked on Monday was that I had a nail appointment, and I've got this old Coffee Monsters Co sticker, but the blue matches perfectly, so I thought I have to use that. I then marked that I had to email a supplier, Solo Press, I am going to say their name, absolutely awful company for postcards. I used to use them a lot and they were really good. They weren't like reliable, but their customer service was good. Then I stopped using them because I was having too many oops. This was like 2018 or something. But now they are so bad. Their customer service was awful, and all of their Google reviews reflect this too. And like, they weren't the reason that I stopped doing postcards in the mystery, but they were like a huge contribution to me like having trust issues with print shops, basically. So that's why there's no more postcards. So I was trying to chase up an order today. Then I cut the mystery on this day, which I've marked with a fox and cactus silhouette. I did some laundry, so I've marked that with an Ice Cream Joe laundry script and another icon from the kit. I then marked that I was doing some planning for Black Friday. So I tried to sort of just come up with a bit of a game plan so I knew what I was doing and didn't have to like think about it all on the week. I then pulled stickers for memory spreads. I marked that with 2 stickers from my shop, and then the last thing I marked was that we watched The Peripheral, but I've cut it off apparently. But this is an interesting show on Amazon Prime and we haven't finished it, so we're going to be probably watching more of that over Christmas. Then on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was that our nephew turned 1. So cute, babies are so cute. But I marked that with a cake doodle. Then I marked that I did some designing. This was probably new releases because I don't think I was designing Black Friday this early. Would have been nice if I was. But that is a stick with the Planco Lottie and a script from my shop. Then I marked that I packed the mystery. So I was waiting on the postcard, so I couldn't finish the mystery, but I could kind of prep as much as I could. And then I did actually reorder the mystery postcards from a different company, so I was like just getting the mystery ready so that when they did arrive, I could post them really quick. We then had some family time. We went over for a little birthday party. We had like party food. It was really nice, and a barbecue in November, super cold. And then afterwards we went to Sainsbury's, and I was so excited because my drink of choice from Sainsbury's is a white mocha, and they had Starbucks white mochas in like the chilled drinks section, and I was like, oh my god, they've brought my favourite drink to the shop. And then so I bought about 10 of them. I was very excited. And I tried one when I got home, and they don't taste the same. They actually don't taste very nice, and I still have about 8 of them in my fridge, and I can't bear to get rid of them because like I paid for them. But they're honestly, I can't, the 2 I've tried, I can't finish them. It's really not a good drink, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. But I was just so sad. I was so excited, and then it was such a letdown. And then for the in the evening on Tuesday, we watched The Devil's Hour, and I think this potentially... No, I don't think we started watching The Devil's Hour in the previous Plan With Me, but The Devil's Hour is a very good show with Peter Capaldi on Amazon, and I would highly recommend it. Then on Wednesday, I got my custom portrait of Aristotle. I purchased this from Silly Studio, and I actually used his portrait as a sticker to mark it. I made them into little circular stickers with a colour in the background that I can use in spreads. But yeah, it's just a custom portrait of him. It looks so good. It looks exactly like him. And I was very pleased with it. Then I ordered postcards from Instant Print, who I have had issues with, but are sometimes usually more reliable, and luckily these postcards were fine when they eventually came, but I reordered those. Then I designed this day, I think this was albums, so probably for the Cyber Monday release of albums. I marked that it was the Artemis launch, so this is a NASA thing that Tom was watching, so I just wanted to mark it because it's really cool. I don't understand that much about it, but it was very interesting. They sent I think Artemis is the name of the mission, and then the thing they sent has a different name. I'm not going to pretend to understand, but it's very cool. They sent it to the moon, or to like orbit around the moon. I want to say it was called Apollo, but I think I'm confused with something else. Then I got a sneak of some mystery art this day, so I'm very excited about that and marked that. And then we watched more of The Devil's Hour on Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked was that I had my brow appointment, and I know that I am exactly 5 weeks behind now because I had a brow appointment today in real life, and it's Thursday the 22nd. I then marked that we had roadworks outside our house, and this was because they were putting in fibre internet, and they had like temporary traffic lights, and they were right outside our drive. So I was leaving at like kind of rush hour as well, and we live near a school, so there was like the school run traffic. And I was just like very anxious about getting out of the drive because I had to reverse out. And it actually ended up being fine, but I was like, do I get Tom to reverse out for me? But then where do I put the car? But it was fine. It wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it was going to be. I then had a Costa on the way back. I filmed a Plan With Me, and then I took a shower and washed my hair with a little squid sticker. So cute. I need to reorder these. I then took photos for new releases, which I marked with a script from my shop, and then we watched more The Devil's Hour in the evening. Then on Friday, I had my parcel drama, is what I've written down. This was basically the postcards that I ordered on Wednesday. I ordered them for delivery on Thursday. I paid for like pre-midday delivery and they didn't come. So they upgraded them to be pre 9 a.m. delivery on Friday. And I was asleep, missed the parcel, and they delivered it to a neighbour. So like really good that they delivered to a neighbour rather than just like failed the delivery. But I was then like tentatively watching out my window, trying to work out if the neighbour was in or not. And I was thinking like, what if the neighbour's gone to work? If they work like 9 till 5, I can't get my parcel until 5 and then I can't do the post run. So it was a whole thing. But luckily, I saw the neighbour come back like in her car. So I was able to go and get my parcel, and the postcards were not oops, which is the main thing. So that was great. I then did the new release listings and packed up the mystery with the postcards that I had received that morning, and did a post run so that I could post the mystery and probably orders as well. I then marked that I filmed a plan with me, must have been on a roll this week. And then we also watched more The Devil's Hour in the evening. And I remember like struggling to find boxes that fit, so I've got a washi strip which works really well, and a little Coffee Monsters Co. movie watching emoji to mark watching TV. Then onto the weekend. The first thing I did was laminated albums so that I could sort of get them prepped in advance of Black Friday, so that when I ended up making them, I think I made them on the week of Black Friday, I only had to do like the assembly rather than making the labels to go on the albums. Then I tried on dresses. I ordered a couple of dresses for a christening and I didn't actually like any of them, but I think I ordered 3 and sent them all back. So that was an unsuccessful venture. But I've marked that with a Papershire shopping sticker. I then marked designing, so this was for the sale. I think it was freebies this day. I think I did the freebies for Black Friday quite early. And then we had our Tesco delivery, so this is where I cut one of the bigger boxes down to make like a kind of 1/3 half-size box, and I marked that with an emoji and a custom script from my shop. Have had some questions about actually like releasing custom scripts. The answer is I would like to, but I'm not sure. I think it would be a lot of work. I'm potentially considering different machinery in the future. It's like in the testing phase right now, so I don't know for sure. But if that goes ahead, then yes. So basically like keep your eyes peeled, maybe. I'm sorry, that's such a rubbish answer. But yeah, I've made a couple for myself, just like things that I do most often, so that I don't have to write them in my planner as much. And stuff like Tesco I can't actually release because it's like a copyrighted brand name, but yeah. Then I marked that we had pizza for dinner. We had a takeaway pizza. Well, I actually don't know if it was takeaway, but that's how I've marked it in my planner. And we played GeoGuessr in the evening with Julia from By Gem Designs and her partner Sean. Then onto Sunday, I marked that I slept in with a So Tired script and an emoji. I then cleaned the bunnies out, their enclosure. I need to get some different stickers because all of the bunny stickers I have are hutches, and like mine don't live in a hutch, and I know it doesn't really matter, but I'm like, it's not right. It's not representative of my bunny rabbits. Then I stuck this box super wonky, and luckily I was able to fix it, but I was a bit nervous because it's a premium mat kit. But I marched? I did not march. I marked that I edited the vlog this day with a podcast squidge, but they're so cute, and to be fair, I think I bought these for voiceovers, but I haven't marked any voiceovers since I got them really. So I marked that I edited the vlog. Then I did some emails. I designed freebies for the sale, which means the previous design must have not been freebies. It was probably new releases then, so this was freebies. Because I did film my designing freebie video for the Black Friday sale, which is up on my... It's not actually a dedicated video, it was going to be, and then I put it on the end of a vlog. So I think I've mentioned it in the vlog title if you want to go and watch it. But I did do like a really sped up design with me. And then the last thing I marked was that we had a roast dinner with a Papershire doodle and a script from my shop. These are new and they were a request, but they've been very well received. So this is the completed spread. I should have done a little wiggle because of the silver foil, but I really like how it turned out. I think the blues and the greys are so pretty for November, and I love the artwork. Can't resist a custom artwork kit. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and I will see you next week for another wintry plan with me, and then I think we get into Christmas soon, so very excited about that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!